Hello, Sasu Flavors family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go to China today and make some Chinese fried rice. Today, I'm going to put chicken in this fried rice. So if you have not made your own chicken fried rice, you want to watch this video. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. And for those of you that are just watching for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get started. First, I want to go ahead and put all my seasoning together: paprika, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, some red pepper flakes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good mix, and I added some white pepper powder here. Give it a good mix, set it to the side, and as you can see, I didn't add salt yet. I'm not gonna add the salt just as at this time, okay? We're gonna do it a little bit later. For this recipe today, I will be using chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast. Remember, you gotta wash that chicken with lemon or lime and vinegar. Then I went ahead and I cut it into cubes off camera. And make sure you pat your chicken really well because you wanna get any excess water out. And then I'll show you in this video how else we can make sure we don't have any more water in our chicken, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the seasoning blend that I had there, that I mixed before, and then we're gonna add our soy sauce. You can add the soy sauce of your choice. Then I'm gonna add some oyster sauce. All the ingredients, and this is some Chinese wine, okay? Cooking wine. I'll leave the name to the cooking wine in the description box of this video. You're gonna go ahead and mix it. And if the color is not coloring, add some more paprika. If you need to add some more soy sauce, go ahead and do that, okay? But you want it to have a nice color to it. So I'm gonna add some more paprika powder. Mix it really well. Then according to how salt your soy sauce is, because you know how salted it is, here I'm adding the olive oil. You can go ahead and add more soy sauce and oyster sauce as you like, okay? Remember, the soy sauce has salt in it. So if your soy sauce is very salty, be very cognizant of how much salt you put in your chicken, okay? So that has marinated overnight, and then the next day, since I did this overnight, I'm putting some cornstarch on here because I want to get it to have a little crispiness, and plus it helps to absorb any moisture that's in there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and fry it in some olive oil, and you want to go ahead and separate it. You can fry it in the oil of your choice, olive oil or avocado oil, okay? Or whatever oil you want to choose. So you're gonna go ahead and let this brown for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Turn them, and when they have the desired color that you like, then you can go ahead and take it out. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the notification bell so every time I push out a yummy video, you will be notified. Today we are making Chinese fried rice, chicken fried rice. You can add beef, you can add tofu, you can add shrimp, you can substitute the chicken in this recipe. You can do it without the chicken, okay? So you want to go ahead, keep an eye on it, and this is looking so good. Look at this. This is ready. I'm gonna set this to the side. Then we're gonna prepare our rice for frying, and here I'm adding in some olive oil to fry my eggs. Now for your rice, you want to make sure you prepare your rice. I make my rice the day of, or you can make it the day before. And the recipe on how to get your rice to be nice and grainy is going to be in the description box of this video, okay? So you're going to go ahead and fry your egg up, and then once your egg has that fried, cooked, scrambled look, you're going to set it to the side, because we're gonna fry all our ingredients before we start adding our rice, okay? Here I'm adding some mixed frozen vegetables. That is such a game changer for this recipe. You're gonna go ahead and fry this up, and when it looks like the water has evaporated out of your frozen veggies, Then we're gonna go ahead and set it to the side, okay? And just a little trick, when you're making your jasmine rice, if you want to make 1 cup of rice, you add 1 cup of jasmine rice to 1 cup of water. How much ever rice you want, it's just a 1-to-1 ratio, okay? Now we're gonna get ready to fry our rice. Make sure that you let your rice cool down, at least it's come to room temperature. If it's cold and you made it the day before, you wanna go ahead and probably just warm it up in your oven or in the microwave so that the clumps are easy to deal with. So here I'm letting this rice fry, and you can look at it and see that it's grainy and it's nice. And if your rice is looking a little bit dry, you can add a little more olive oil in there. And you want your stove to be at least at medium-high heat because you want the rice to fry. You don't want it to have that mushy look. And it's not gonna be mushy if you cook the rice the right way, okay? So here I added in the eggs. I'm giving it a good mix, mixing the egg in. Then once you finish mixing the egg in, then you're gonna go ahead and get your other ingredients. Get your soy sauce, oyster sauce ready, and your mixed vegetables. Here I'm adding in the soy sauce right here. Then I'm gonna add the oyster sauce, give it a good mix. Now, some of you might ask, how much oyster sauce, how much soy sauce did you use? It all depends on how much rice you're using. And I go by the color. If the color is not coloring, if it ain't coloring, then it needs some more soy sauce. Remember guys, I have not added any salt. As you can see, I've not added any salt because the soy sauce already has salt. So you have to know the soy sauce that you have to know how salty your soy sauce is. And remember, you're gonna taste your rice to know how it tastes, okay? So I'm adding some more soy sauce because the color is still not coloring. Adding some more oyster sauce. Like I said, how much ever rice you want for your family. If you need 2 cups of rice, you do 2 cups of water. Okay? 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of water. And your jasmine rice will come out perfect every time for your fried rice. Okay? And I'm gonna leave the ingredients to how to make that white rice in the description box. So here we're giving this a good mix. And it's beginning to come together, guys. It's beginning to get that nice brown color that I am looking for. Then I go ahead and add my mixed vegetables into this recipe. Give it a good mix. And once you've added how much vegetables you want, then you're gonna go ahead and get your chicken ready to add into your recipe. This smells amazing. Now add your chicken, give it a good mix, and you're gonna make this separate. If you have more rice, you can do this over again so that you have a balance of ingredients, so you're not throwing all the rice in at once. And oh my goodness, look at the color, guys. Look at this. Taste it. If you realize you need to add some salt, you can go ahead and add salt in it. Here I'm adding some green scallion onions just for garnish and mixing it in as the final touch. Then we're gonna get ready to put this in our bowl, and here we have it. Chicken fried rice made Chinese style at Sasu Flavors. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to click subscribe and follow for more yummy recipes. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.